Hi, I'm Helmut Licht. Thank you for joining me for this video. In my previous video, when we discussed Saturn transiting the first house of the United States, I pointed out that on December the 2nd of 2015, Saturn for the first time crossed into the United States first house. And I showed you what happens in the United States on that particular day. For those of you who have not watched the previous video, have a look right now. And for those of you who have already watched it, this will be a quick refresher. A quick look at the ephemeris shows us that Saturn went into the first house for the first time December 6th of 2015. Now, let's go back to December 2nd, and Saturn was already within orb of the ascendant. Before I refresh your memory as to what happened December 2nd of 2015, let me quickly bring out one more earlier clip that we have to read. At the start of this transit, you may see something important happen in your life, for good or for bad. I think it is safe to say that this incident was an eye-opener for our country. Why am I bringing this up now? Because in the previous video, we only discussed the regular Saturn's transit into the United States first house. We never discussed Saturn's vertical zodiac twin. In this video, it's very brief, I would like to show you now when Saturn's vertical zodiac twin moves into first house of the United States. I will now show you the entire process. It doesn't take long. Here's the chart of the United States, July 4th, 1776, as shown in Intrepid. I will now create a second ring, and I stipulate that that second ring, which is the outer one, shows the vertical zodiac at birth. Here on the outer ring, we see the United States vertical zodiac chart at birth. I now reverse the rings. I'll bring the vertical zodiac, which is now on the outside, to the inner ring and vice versa. Control R. Now you see the vertical zodiac chart of the United States on the inside. And now I can stipulate on the outside that I want it to be vertical zodiac transits. Initially, it will duplicate the inner ring, and it shows the transit for July 4th, 1776. I now want to move these transits up to, let's say, November the 1st of this year. So I go down here, stipulate 99 years at a time, and I go forward. We're now July 6th, 1875. 1974, I now go forward by a 7-year period. 81, 88, 95, 2002, 2009, and 2016. We're July 6th, so I now go forward. Well, I can go down here, as a matter of fact. I can say, let's say the 20th of November 2016. Here we go. November 20th, 2016. Now, let me take out all the planets but Saturn. Take the Sun out, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. And we're left with Saturn. Please note that on November 20th of 2016. That's around the corner. Saturn is approaching a conjunction with the ascendant. Let's see when it is within 1 degree of 8/14. So we will go forward now one day at a time. 6:54, 6:58, 7:03, 7:08, 7:12, 7:16. On November the 27th of 2016, Saturn will be within orb of conjuncting the United States ascendant. Now we have to find out when exactly is Saturn going into the first house, which will be when it reaches 8/14. So let's again go forward. 7:22, 47, 8, 88, 8:12, 8:16. On December the 11th of 2016, Saturn will be entering the United States first house. That's the vertical zodiac Saturn, which means it's the vertical zodiac twin of the actual Saturn. So we have a time period now where Saturn is first within orb of the first house, and then when it actually enters into the first house. Let's bring in all the planets and see whether we can find any trigger points in that time period. So on the 27th, the transiting Sun is approaching a conjunction with Saturn. Let's go one day ahead here. On November 28th, it is within orb of conjuncting Saturn. There we go. On November 29th, the transiting Sun is conjuncting transiting Saturn. On that day, November 29th, we will have a T-square, the Saturn and the Sun on one corner, opposing Uranus, and then the T-square forming Neptune down here in the third house. That will be an interesting time period to watch. And that's all I'm going to say. Thank you for watching. Happy astrologing, and have a great day and a better tomorrow.